How's it going, guys? My name is Graham. Welcome to Two Left Thumbs. You're watching a video promoting the Patreon for Sokpop Collective, a group of indie game developers who for the last year and a half have been releasing 2 Game Jam style games every month. If you want to be a part of it and support them, you can get access to those 2 games per month for as little as $3 over on their Patreon. There's a link down below to their Patreon page. You can go and pledge there. There's also a link to their itch.io page where you can buy the individual games for $3. Also, in case you want to put it off until the end card at the end of this video is also going to be a link to their Patreon page. Thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoy the video. This is Hoppa. The description is a baby duck lost his mother. We have to help bring him back. You can kind of move around and jump, or hoppa. That's about the extent of what we got going on here. Ooh, I thought we were going to be playing as the duck, not whatever this little creature is. I mean, he's a person, that's quite clear, but yeah, I wasn't quite expecting that. What the heck? We kind of like catapult ourselves. It's like stationary pole vaulting. That's the strangest thing. I have no idea that's how we control ourselves. I guess it'll be useful when we have to actually make our way up things. Let's immediately try and climb this little cliff, I guess, then. Oh, I went through the cliff. Hopefully I can get out then. It appears that you just clip straight through this. Good, 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 good. We were able to make it out. I'm going to go to the edge of this waterfall. I'm going to fling myself out across. You can't go over the edge. Alright, let's go in proper search of this duck then. Okay, now you keep going far enough. I was just going to say, I thought this would be a little bit more, I don't know what to say, like Frogger-ish. That there would be certain areas that you like need to use the springing to cross, and absolutely that's the case. There's like this little warm-up area where it doesn't matter, and then you reach this little area with the river and the platform. Oh goodness, I'm so barely stuck. Come on, come on, come on. Ugh. It's getting risky out here already. Oh, that's terribly done. This is tough to control, actually. I feel like it just has a steep learning curve. We're gonna have some getting over it level frustration and difficulty actually navigating and making our way through this. I like the unique, like, abnormal color palette. Just kind of weird colors that seem like they would be too dark and clash and not work well, but I feel like it's used to great effect. Wind way up, let go. That barely made it. His hoppa-ing is not as great as I would like it to be. No, damn it, I keep overshooting. It's very hard to predict exactly how far he's gonna launch himself. You kind of are, you're like in control of how far and how hard you wind it up. It's just very difficult because sometimes I feel like he sticks, like plants his little staff in a way that is at like a weird angle. It's hard to know precisely how hard you're gonna need to fling yourself. You miss by that centimeter and you're just dead. Like, I've played quite a few getting over it style games. One that this reminds me of is Jump King, because you would kind of power up your jumps a little bit to try and get the very precise distance behind your jumps that you were looking for. And this kind of has that, but then all of a sudden in like this 3-dimensional space, it's very difficult. And so I'm going to try a different approach this time. One that sticks me onto like a larger island. Hopefully that makes a difference. Ah. Still managed to almost go over the edge. Alright, gotta learn from this. Don't overextend. Max power going up the river. I'm gonna find this dumb little duck and then I'm gonna have to bring him all the way back across this. And that's not gonna happen, I don't think. While your character is actually launching through the air, it feels like impossibly hard to get a sense of the depth and how far he's actually launching and moving. You don't know until he touches the ground. Like, Any sort of shadow underneath him would help so much. Okay, this is going a little better. I basically do a full extension or a half extension. These are the only two movement forms that I know. See, that might come up short. Nope, it was plenty. So it's so hard for me to judge. Like, at the best of times, without any sort of shadow to go off of, it's way, way hard. That dumb little duck, you better not get all wound up and wild and run away from me. I'm coming for you. Don't you dare run away and make this any harder than it needs to be. Half hop, and now full hop. Ah! Okay. Yeah, we bundled them up in our backpack. That's awesome. That's very adorable. Oh, nuts. I tried to, like, run onto the island there. He was so close to the edge that I wasn't sure if the game would have, like, a tiny bit of forgiveness where I could try and actually walk it out. Out of the way, Mother Goose. You should have kept a better eye on your kids. Then you wouldn't have to send the world's simultaneously most and least agile person of all time to go and fetch your baby. Most agile, because flinging yourself from like a standstill pole vault is quite impressive. Least agile, because like, man, when he makes it like a centimeter off of the edge of one of these islands, he just gets swept away in that current, and he like can't seem to aim very well or set the intended power or anything. He's not very good at a lot of things. He's average at several. Terrible at many. Alright, little duck. You're back in my possession. Let's see if we can make it a little further this time, shall we? Oh, come on, that's gotta count. That's gotta count. But I don't actually want to jump. I just kind of... No, don't just fall over backwards, you bimbo. I just wanted to propel myself like a half step further so I was actually on the island. What a dink. Oh yeah, like that. That was a sick recovery. I kind of wasn't even intending to do it. I just kind of screwed up because I don't know, I just gave it a go because it seemed like I had totally botched it, and there we have it. It's all good now. I don't think you can actually hold the arrow keys in mid-air to, like, influence anything. I think you're pretty well committed once you've initiated a launch. Oh, come on, buddy. Recover. No. Why does he... There's, like, a minimum threshold that you have to pull back, or else he just kind of falls into the water, and it sucks. It'd be a lot easier to stick landings if your feet weren't just like the world's tiniest little triangles, if you didn't wear size 1/2 shoes. It's not even a whole, it's just a half. It makes it very hard to stick and balance these landings. You were never going to be a true gymnast. For whatever reason, you're decent at whatever jungle gymnastics this is. But in like a professional Olympic setting, I'm sorry. You just weren't ever going to be cut out for it. Oh, this might be the best attempt I've ever made at a return journey so far. I should probably try and stick to like the exact opposite path of what I took to get here, because I know the approximate distance between these islands and like kind of what it takes to move between them. Ah, it's so close. It's so tight. Oh god, I've never made it this far or had to go this direction. Also, I'm stuck. Oh, broke free. So it's kind of like it's this new perspective where I should know the distances and the power needed to move between them, but it's a whole new way of looking at it. And it messes with your brain just enough to make it feel like all new. Oh, goodness me. Okay, dude, I got your duck. No one run from me. No one make this harder than it needs to be. I'm just trying to get to you. Nice and quick like. Quit this. Just let me deliver it before I die in some fresh, new, unexpected way. Yeah. There you go. Oh, I thought he was immediately going to go run away from them. It seemed like he was like, nah, I never wanted to be here anyways, and just taking off. I think that's it. I don't think the game actually ends. I think I just get to live with my little sense of accomplishment here. And I just get to follow my little duck and goose friends around. I think they're ducks. I feel like that's what I read. Everyone seems nice and happy there now. I get to go retire to my home. My career is completed. This is all I ever wanted. I've earned like the Pulitzer equivalent of standstill pole vaulting duck retrieval. So yeah, I don't think there's any more left for me to contribute to the field. The field I pioneered, and I have like a bookend moment for it as well. It's done. It's complete. No more. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again with more Sokpop tomorrow.